I'm dealing with some computers here. Welcome to Chaos. My name is James. Uh, I have both computers on StreamYard right now because let me get this done. All right. So so anyway, ah, having fun today. Uh, Apparently something is still wrong with that computer. It keeps shutting down on me or locking up. So I'll have to go through and I'll have to check it out and see what I can do with it. So I'm back on my backup. Uh, I have, as you saw, I have I'm set up on both computers with both monitors. Uh, and that's so that I can switch if I need to. And I probably won't go back to the other one. I'll probably just stay on this one. Pages, Films, and Plastics, Salesboy Comics, and Card Shop Reality. First thumbs up. Appreciate you, buddy. Uh, so yeah, it's been a wild weekend trying to get this thing fixed. I thought I had it running right, but evidently I don't. I'm going to have to get up, I think, and turn my other light on my overhead light. Maybe not. Maybe we just go with it as it is. I've been thinking about grading, not just comics, but a lot of things. And I got to thinking, you know, people collect stamps and they collect matchbook covers, coins, baseball cards, sports cards, gaming cards, collect all kinds of things. And all of those could be set up and graded with a digital picture. In other words, someone takes a really good digital picture of it and they could have it graded that way digitally or using an AI, because everything with those can be quantified. And I don't know what's going on with this camera. It's my older camera, so anyway, everything can be quantified uh, on items that have two sides. You can't really do that with comic books. I'm going to probably unplug some cameras and plug them back in. I don't know. But you can't really do that with comic books because comic books have more than two sides. You have to grade the center. You have to grade the inside. If you don't grade the inside pages, well, what good is it? I'm going to turn my overhead light on and see if that helps it. Yeah, I'm going to have glares, but that's the way it goes. So comic books can be quantified, but they can't be. AI couldn't do it. They'd have to scan each page and take pictures of every page. By the time you take pictures of everything on the inside, it's not going to be the grade that you started with. So you just can't do it that way. So I think comics will always be done by a person. which means it's always going to be a little bit subjective, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get on with this, and I'll start showing you what I got new. Well, first I'll show you the items that I got that I forgot to show you last week, and then I'll show you the 3 I got this week. It's Seduction of the Innocent, #1. The camera's there. And #2, notice it says 2 of 3. There's 3 of 3. And #4, #5, #6, and 3-dimensional Seduction of the Innocent, #2, which is kind of cool because I already have #1. I like that. And those came last week, but I forgot to show them. And the 3 things I got this week, aside from computer parts, and I think one of the problems might be my graphics card in that computer, in which case I'll replace it with the other one. Michael, how are you doing? Just here browsing. Good to see you. I got Liberty Meadows, #31. One of the ones that I was missing. And #33. And the last one I needed for the collection, #10. So now I have them all. Happy with that. We're going to switch back to the other computer and see if that'll work for a while. All right. The visual is a little better on this one. You know what? I was going to show the comics I pressed, but instead we'll do the box. This box was packed up when I closed up my store. And I have not looked at it since. Now, I know it's glass. There's glassware in there. There's a clue on the side there. And here's the other clue. So let's see what's in there. This is, looks like a shot glass. Degeneration X. And something fell out of it. I don't want to lose anything from it. Ah, the little WWF chrome thing. Don't want to lose that. I don't know if this is all going to be that sort of stuff or not. Another one. Another shot glass. Grendel. Very cool. The sounds bad again. Let me see. Let me switch to my other one. Is that better? I guess I have to get a new microphone. My snowball is probably on its last legs. Does the sound any better now? There's another Degeneration X shot glass. Comic book pulls. Another Grendel. This one was a rose. Or a bleeding rose. I might just need a new cord for that. I don't know. There's a third Generation X mug. This is another Grendel. This is another one of those black Grendels. I think I'm going to wrap these in tissue paper. Although they've done pretty good for the last 24 years in this. Like I said, let me know if my sound is any better. This is a mug. Didn't know I had any of the Chaos mugs still. Actually, I'd forgotten that I had any at all. I had a set of shot glasses for one of them, but I sold those a while back, a couple of years ago. Undertaker mug. And I think that's what this other one is also. Yep. Another Undertaker mug. So that's what was in that box. I suspect this stuff is going to get sound is still bad, or is it better? All right. We'll switch back. I think that's it. And a little flash on the screen said, "The host has muted your mic." Let's try not to break these. They might actually be worth something now. It's crazy. The older camera is actually better than the newer one. I'm going to have to get a better setup for my camera. A better camera, a better microphone. I'll get all these packed away real quick. So we can move back to comics. Maybe I should just put it away for another 24 years. All right. What do I have that I want to show you that I scanned this week? How about we'll start off with this one. This is Marge's Little Lulu, number 40. And it's from 1951. Irving Tripp did the cover. Next up, we have House of Mystery, number 223. Luis Dominguez did the cover on this one. Turned out really nice. And it's from 1974. The fan is in the computer. I have to change out one of the computer fans. I've got them on order. I'm going to add an extra fan to that one also. I'll get things worked out. It'll take a little while, but I'll get them all worked out. Next, we have Casper's TV Showtime. This is number 1, Warren Kramer art, and it's from 1980. And it still has creases and everything, but it looks a whole lot nicer than it did. This is Richie Rich and His Girlfriends, number 5. It's from 1986, and again, Warren Kramer did the artwork. Yeah, I'm going to have to work something out. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just using this computer and camera from now on for. I might use the other camera. I don't know, but I'll work it out. We'll get it right. I think it did. Yeah. Here's Eclipse Monthly number 3. This is from 1983. B.C. Boyer did the cover on that one. A few of you may have seen this if you watched Fridays. Now, I did a little more work to it. I actually did a little tiny bit of color touch to it, but I tried to make it blend in, and the color touch that I did is completely reversible. And that's Pep, number 158. And the color touch I did was up here in the corner, where I added that piece with the pulp, and then down in this corner where I added some pulp. I didn't want to make it look too good. I just wanted to make it look a little better. Bob White did this cover, and it's from 1962. Here we have House of Secrets, number 82. Neil Adams cover from 1969. Now this one I didn't put I didn't tape it down, and I'll show you because I'm going to take it out and show you. This is from September 1949, Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, number 108. Absolutely favorite Carl Barks painting. I used to know somebody that had this original many, many years ago. But the reason, of course, is that it's got this light area here, and I think I can clean it up some. And I was thinking about that, and then I looked at the back cover and discovered it's got tape on it. So I'd like to get that fixed up and maybe look a little bit better. Not going to do this right away. This is a low priority one, but I am going to get it. I am going to do something with it eventually. And that's Carl Barks did that one. Always like Carl Barks. This is Crossfire number 15. And I just like this cover. That's why I'm showing it. It's Dan Spiegel who did the artwork. I don't think I have any. Well, yeah, I do have one. But, you know, the Classics Illustrated Juniors, I'm still pressing them. But I'm only going to show you one. I'm not going to show you like 4 or 5 covers. I'll show you the one cover, then I'll press the rest of them, then I'll show you the other next cover, you know, like that. Because, you know, we get tired of looking at the same thing all the time. This is Fighting Marines number 48. Bill Montez did the cover on this. And it is from 1962. That Crossfire was from 1985. Of course, we never get tired of looking at. I'll always show this artist. I don't care if I have 40 of his of a particular comic is. I'll show you all 40. We're talking about Dave Stevens. This is Alien Worlds number 2 from 1983. Can never have too many Dave Stevens covers, even if they're all the same. Another one that turned out really well. This is the Jungle Twins, the number 13. George Wilson did the cover on this one. A crossover comic for you. Well, it's kind of a crossover. Archie meets the B-52s. Dan Parent did that, and this is number 1. This is the only one. It's one of one. I have the complete set. And this was done in 2020. Time for some coffee. Next up, we've got Crime and Punishment Illustories, number 43. Charles Biro did, Biro did the cover. And that's from 1951. I like Charles Biro art, or Biro art, or however you want to say it. I usually say Biro for some reason. But it probably is Biro. Gru, number 78, Sergio Aragonés. And this is from 1991. And I don't think this one is even listed in here. Yeah, I don't have this one on my list, but you know, I know who it is. I know when it was published. So there's another Crossfire, number 17. Again, Dan Spiegle did the artwork on this, and it's from 1986. It's Alien Worlds number 3, William Stout artwork. That's from 1983. Alien Worlds number 3. I don't need Tomb of Dracula on me. I got the whole set. Cut them all. I like my floppies. I don't like omnis. They're fine. I don't have a problem with them. It's just I like individual comics. This is Beetle Bailey number 1 complimentary copy. And if you remember from last week, if you were here last week and remember from last week, that means it was sent to the military overseas. And this is from 1970. So probably sent somebody over in Vietnam. And of course, Mort Walker did the artwork in that. Why are things out of order? I have another crossover here. This one you guys will like. If you don't have this crossover, you're not a crossover collector. We'll just put it that way. Crossover Superman, Spider-Man, Superman, and Fantastic Four did a crossover. I think Hulk did a crossover with DC. And of course, Aliens versus Predator, to me, that's a crossover because they're two different genre. They're the same genre, but they're two different. Yeah, they're their own thing. But this one is cool. This is Archie Con. Archie meets the Punisher. You don't get much more crossover than that. Have the Occult Files of Dr. Spectre, number 24. Jesse Santos did the artwork in this. I have to look for more of his art. I like that. It's not just Archie meets a. It's an Archie meets the Punisher in a newsstand. The original one I had was Direct Market. I don't know what happened to it, but now I have one in the newsstand, so that's good. Here we have Mickey Mouse number 53 from 1952, and Paul Murray did the artwork on that cover. You got Goofy and Mickey there. I think I have Superman and Bugs Bunny too. Maybe it's Superman and one of the other Looney Tunes characters. I've got a bunch of those. The Looney Tunes and DC Comics crossovers. Got a bunch of them. Here's Gru number 70 from 1990. And of course, Sergio Aragonés did the artwork on that. Got Playful Little Audrey, number 75. I don't know who did the artwork on this. I couldn't find any information on it. It's from 1968. And we have Green Lantern, number 118. People say it's Green Lantern, Green Arrow, but if you look at the indice on the inside of the comic, it says Green Lantern, number 118. And that was Alex Saviuk, or something like that. I can't really pronounce that name. And it's from 1979. And finally, Classics Illustrated Junior, number 556 of 570 or 575. Now there's 576 total Classics Illustrated Junior, but actually there's only 76 because of the numbering starts with number 501. So this would be number 56. This is not a first print, but it doesn't have a date, so I don't know what printing this is. Bill Walsh did the artwork on that, and he does some amazing stuff. And those are the ones I did. I don't know if I have Archie Meets Batman or not. I might. I've got so much stuff. I don't know what all I've got. Let's dig out some of these. Oh, those are too tight. I'll have to take some out. First one up, a John Bolton cover, or John Bolton comic. Strange Wink, Something to Shout About. This is number 3, by the way. The Brian Boland cover. Judge Dredd, number 1. Number 2. And these are the Eagle Comics ones. And Brian Boland pretty much did most of these covers. Number 3. Number 4. These are all on Mylar. That's why they're so shiny. Number 5. I already drank my tea. And I like coffee. It's coffee with chaos. It's not tea with chaos. Tea with chaos then makes no sense. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. This is number 10. Yeah, these are real nice copies. Number 11. And of course, anything in a Mylar looks good. There you go. I'll try to remember to do that. Number 12. Do I have all of these? I might. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Number 16. $17. I didn't know I had these in here. I thought these were all Epic or Eclipse. Excuse me. Number 18. Guess I thought wrong. Oh man. The judge read early cases, number 5. I guess I don't have them all. Judge read in the Judge Child Quest. The Judge Child Quest. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Nemesis, number 1. Nemesis the Warlock. Nemesis Warlock, number 2. I don't get Christmas bonuses anymore. That's what happens when you retire. You stop getting bonuses. Number 3. Yeah, this one needs to be cleaned. Number 5. The next one is not in a Mylar because it has a sticker on it that I need to remove. And that's number 6. Next up, what do we have here? A Robo Hunter, number 1. I really didn't know I had this many Eagle comics. Number 2. Not really. More like the other way around. That was number 3. Here's number 4. Yeah, the other computer is frozen again. I'm going to have to shut it down, I think. Number 5. The Stainless Steel Rat, number 1. Stainless Steel Rat, number 2. Strontium Dog #2. The 2000 AD Monthly featuring Judge Dredd #1. And #2. #3. And a ratty copy of, I think this is a reprint. Yeah, an EC Classic reprint #6, Crime Suspense Stories #25. And this is a kind of a ratty copy. I think I'm going to stick that in my needs to be pressed pile. We'll just go ahead and press that. Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters 3D #2. Glass is missing. I've got some somewhere. I've got about 7 or 8 sets of those. Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters Book 4. I like the way they did these covers. That's Eclipse. I'm going to press those also eventually. What do we got here? I got a couple of these. Airboy #1. And I'm Timothy Truman, so of course I have a couple of them. #2. Don't have all of these yet. #3. #4. #7. Told you I'm missing a few. Let me write that down. Might as well write down the ones I'm missing. #8. #9. #10. #12. The Dave Dorman cover. #15. #16. #17. I don't know. maybe you can find somebody that would be willing to trade you some other comics for them. Here's Airboy number 18. Number 19, Return of the Rats. Number 20. Go ahead. Just in case anybody that's on here would like to get some Judge Dredd comics, they can hook up with Michael Mayrind and maybe work out some sort of trade. He likes to trade. I like to trade too sometimes. Airboy number 21. Just, Michael, don't read them, because if you read them, you're not going to trade them. You're going to keep them. Number 22. Okay, the other computer just shut down. It scared the crap out of me. I've been waiting for it to do that, though. There's number 23. Oh, it restarted. Or it's trying to. "24, the heap is back." "25, Revenge of the Heap." "26. "27. Oh, yeah, I like the Judge Anderson stories, too. Here's number 28. "30. 31. 32. 'We'll turn that computer off. 33. 34. 35. Yeah, hold on. Bunch. Number 36. Mike, how you doing? Angry Otter Comics is here. I always appreciate somebody hitting the thumbs up button. That's cool. Here's number 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. One of the original Airboy comics from the 40s or 50s, somewhere in one of my boxes. Number 42. 43. 44. 45. It's an Ernie Colan cover. Number 46. 48. 49. 50. 'Airboy versus the Air Maidens. Enough said. Number 1. Tom Lyle did that cover. Air Maidens Special, number 1. Larry Elmore did the cover. And if you are a Dungeons and Dragons fan, you might know Larry Elmore from his work on the covers of Dragon magazine. From Eclipse Comics, Alien Counters, number 1. And this is the Alien Worlds. It's like a miniature trade paperback. There's AXA Comics, number 1. It's okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now there's a comic for you. Cutie Bunny, number 5. This is Champions, number 1. Number 3. Number 5. And number 6. And if you're keeping track, I'm missing 6 Airboy comics total. What do we got here? Jackson Roy Kirk, glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's a pretty good series. Like I said, I'm missing 6 of them: 5, 6, 11, 13, 14, and 47. So. Here we have a Destroyer Duck, number 2. DN Agents, number 1. Doc Stern, Mr. Monster. This is number 3. And number 4. Here's number 5. And number 7. And I have about 8 copies of this one. I don't know why. It's ended up with a lot of them. This is the Dreamery, number 3. Number 4. Number 5. What number is this? Dragonflight, book 1. And book 2. Everybody should have a copy of this in their collection. Elf Thing, number 1. Parody as you like it. Is it a comic or a product, or is it both? You don't have to get that if you don't want it. It's okay. I don't mind. How about Fashion in Action, Summer Special, number 1? And on the back, they have cutouts. Fusion, number 4. Giant Size Mini Comics, number 2. Gotta love this. Gru the Wanderer Special, number 1. And for those keeping track, Gru has been published by PC Comics, Eclipse Comics, Epic, Marvel, and Dark Horse so far. Maybe more. I don't know. Hotspur, number 1, and that one needs to have that taken off. I think this will give me all of them. Not sure. Laser Eraser and Press Button, number 5. The Liberty Project #1. And #3. Luger #1. Bruce Jones action there. And #2. Wouldn't you know it, I don't have #3. I always liked this cover. Man of War 1. Man of War 2. Man of War 3. The Masked Man #1. He was originally in Eclipse Monthly, I think. #2. #3. #4. Yeah, I don't remember them either. I'd have to look it up. Agreed. It is a good read. Here's #5. Masked Man #5. #6. The sad part is I've been picking up copies of The Masked Man because I didn't know which ones I had. And I recognize every one of these covers as ones that I've bought recently. It's #7. #8. Looks like I have quite a few of them. #9. I think what it was is I just forgot that I liked them. So #10. I knew I liked it, so I was buying them and didn't know which ones I already had. It looks like I have most of them. Here's #11. And #12. I'll have to look it up and find out how many of these there were. Norm Breyfogel's Metaphysique #2. I like Norm Breyfogel's artwork. Always have. He's a pretty nice. He was a pretty good or nice guy when I met him back in the '90s. Miracle Man #2. Mr. Monster's High Voltage Super Science Atomic Age Sci-Fi #1. Ms. Tree #5. #6. The New DNA Agents #1. Number 3. New Wave, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 5. And number 6. And that finishes off that box. I'm not sure what you're talking about on this one. Maybe I missed something. Like I said, box is empty. So let's go back to this for a second so I can give you a closer look at it, if I can find it. See how I tried to make it? This is the this part here was missing. So I used my Prismacolors to try to blend it in a little bit. Like I said, it's archival. And the reason I'm saying that is it can be removed. And the same thing with down here. I tried to blend it in just a little bit to make it look a little bit nicer. From a distance, it looks a little better. I tried here, but I couldn't match the color. I might try again later. So that's what I did. Oh, yeah. Yes, I did. I've got like 3 or 4 of them that I've bought multiple times. And I do that with a lot of comics. There was a time when I had like 12 copies of the Teen Titan where Superman is holding up, I think, Wonder Girl by the neck or something like that, or Superman is holding up Wonder Girl by the neck. And I think I had like 12 copies of that at one time because I thought, what a cool cover. And that was back in the days when I used to carry a list with me. And I thought, what a cool cover. And I'd buy it. And I'd forget to take it off my list. I'd go to a store and go, that's a cool cover. It's on my list. I better buy it. And this happened for a while, probably a couple of years. And I ended up with like 12 copies. I finally did take it off my list. And then I stopped carrying the list around, so it didn't matter. So when you start doing stuff like this, even though it's conservation because it's removable, it would be considered restoration because I did it to improve the appearance. So that's the way that works. It's stupid. The whole conservation versus restoration thing is stupid. If you're doing something archival and it can be removed, it should be considered conservation no matter what it is. you know. But I'm keeping it, and it's aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm happy with the way it turned out. Could be better, but I didn't want to make it look perfect because that would have taken a long, long time to get all of those colors right. And I had to blend. That upper corner is actually like 6 different Prismacolors, all blended together to make it look similar. I'm going to put these back in the box. They all got to go back in the box. Yeah, this is the way I load comic book boxes. If they're short boxes. If they're long boxes, I don't load them this way. Yeah, but it's a low grade. You're going to get a universal, but it'll be low. It's just the way it is, and probably it's a carryover from back when the only thing we had was Overstreet Guide, which I still use. I still use Overstreet standards. Yeah, it is. But back in the 60s, believe it or not, I was reading a Marvel comic. Well, I read it in the 70s, but it was printed in the 60s. And they said that they were having trouble with the comic, and what should they do? And they said, well, put tape around the edges and down the spine. And Marvel Comics put that in one of their news or their letters to the editor. That was a reply. So that's kind of weird. Patrick! Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it when you got to fill a box. Yeah. Because you can get more comics in it that way. There we go. That goes back into slot 27. Independent slot 27, not to be confused with DC Comics slot 27, which, yeah, that's a whole different system. You missed the goodies, Patrick. You missed of course, you can go back and watch it because I did it early. The glassware, I had Undertaker mugs and Chastity mug from Chaos Comics and Grendel shot glasses and Degeneration X shot glasses. I'm gonna put some of those Degeneration X shot glasses up on eBay and see if I can't get some money for them. I think that's going to be it. My computer is starting to go bump, 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 yeah. Well, now I do use this occasionally, and this is archival. I do use that occasionally on some things, but not on everything. Another thing I've been doing is experimenting with different temperatures on pressing. And found for the heat press, you can press almost any comic at 140 degrees. Almost any comic at 140 degrees. If you bought it yesterday and you want to press it, you can press it at 140. I don't recommend it, but you can do it and it won't harm the comic. You're going to have to go through and make sure none of the pages stick together, though. 125 to 130 is better for new comics. Silver and Golden Age do better at 160, but they'll do fine at 140. So pretty much any comic can be pressed at 140 degrees. Yeah, I'm having trouble with this camera now. It's starting to go crazy on me. So I think I'm going to call it a night, and we'll see you next Wednesday with some more stuff from my collection and other stuff. Drinking tea, Sales Boy Comics. If you want to come on here some Wednesday night, all you got to do is hit me up on Instagram and we'll arrange it. Yes, I checked it out this morning. You actually did better than I did on my first couple of attempts, but you might want to make it just a tiny bit thicker. Absolutely. I will have a Christmas Eve show. I don't know if I'm going to read The Night Before Christmas this year or not, though. Sometimes I do. That is correct. You have to use chemicals to take it off. Although hot water will take it off. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a great week and great weekend. I'll try to get something uploaded for Friday. Bye.